So this morning we're gonna do a little bottle. Y'all know this is one of my favorite little bottles from Hobby Lobby. Obviously it's clear. I went ahead and did a coat of Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster because we are gonna be fine line crackling it. So I just wanted to have one of those steps done. Okay, so fine line crackle, it is a 2-step process. I do have a link in my link tree to order your Pint Art products. But this is the 2-part fine line crackle, and it's component 1, component 2. You need 2 clean dry brushes. Okay, just want to make sure it's good and clean, and we're just going to go ahead and start applying. Your step 1, I always say it's like the consistency of like Elmer's glue. Okay, we're gonna just let that cool for just a moment. Okay, so another clean dry brush, and then we can get to dressing up the bottle. Okay, and so this is step 2 of the fine line crackle. It's much thinner, kind of like a champagne color. Same thing. Okay, that crackles. Look, I know you probably can't, yeah, that's getting hot. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Look, with the lights hitting it, you can see where those cracks are starting. Okay, y'all, that's way too hot, way too hot for me to add the wax. You need to let it cool. But let me tell you, we're gonna add some lace. I pulled out this applique, so it's gonna be like some, you know, have a little bit of a vintage vibe at the same time as we're going to be adding bling, of course. But I love this love applique. But even though we crackled it, we are going to add a very, you can still see it, we are going to add a little bit of this vintage lace from my sweet lace ladies. Okay, so I'm going to use the antique gold Pint Art antique paste. I usually just get in there with my finger. You can use a brush, that is absolutely fine, you know, but on small things, I just usually use my finger. So you've got your gorgeous crackle. I love it so much. And dress her up. Okay, this is a piece of vintage lace. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Okay, so I am just going to, this is Fabri-Tac. I'm going to start with one side. Look, you can't even see the seam. Okay, what do y'all think? Should we go with the love on there? And of course, the Cupid on the O. That's kind of cute. I know if I try to hold it up, it's just gonna fall off, but what do y'all think about that? Hold on. Okay, yeah, I think that Cupid by itself is just too plain. All right, so the trick is going to be to get this down on there really good. Some heavy pieces, so it's gonna take patience. Oh my goodness, isn't he so cute? Okay, so there is our Cupid. Now, I did grab a crown. I thought I had a knob up here also, but I just grabbed some seam some seam binding, and I grabbed the lock and key that I might be, well, this was one of my favorite pieces out of the Valentine's Day pack. I have just the, just the cream color, and then some coffee stained, and then just another little piece. And I'm actually going to wrap this around, tie it off over here. I think I'm gonna go with a little one, just a little tiny topper up there. I think is sweet. Okay, so I just ran that lock and key through one of those little pieces of ribbon, and I'm just gonna tie it down here towards the bottom a little bit. So we just tied it off right there. We've got the bottle with the vintage lace and some seam binding, along with one of the antique bronze large pieces. And then we added Cupid from the new Valentine Bling pack, along with one of our crowns. And of course, the lock and key. And I think it's just so sweet. And again, it's like just a very non-traditional. You could use it all year, but it is a really sweet piece to set out for Valentine's Day. All right, y'all, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Totally Dazzled sells sparkling rhinestone wedding supplies. Check us out at totallydazzled.com. But before you do, click up here and download our free Printable Sparkle Quotes. Or click down here and watch one of our other awesome tutorials.